Hello everyone, myself Aishwarya, a legal intern at Lexus & Company, and my today's topic is domestic violence. As we know, this case of domestic violence are increasing day by day. Domestic violence is a violent control which one person exercises over the other. It also describes it as establishing the control and fear in a relationship by different forms of abuse. It can range from psychological, sexual, economical, and physical torture. This issue is not just a social issue but also a serious human right which factorizing the victims of health and social risk. United Nations describes it as intimate partner violence, where the behavioral pattern of one person in a relationship is to gain the control of other by using threat, emotional abuse, manipulations, hurting, injury, or economical abuses, and whose victim can be anyone regardless age, gender, race, sexual orientation, or class or faith. As we know, domestic violence is common cases, so they have some issues also. The criteria that comes to the person's mind in a violent act between the partners, but the fact is that it can happen between two peoples having a close legitimate relationship. It is something which might start as verbal abuse and excess dominating behavioral to physical and emotional torture of that person. In case where the abuser hits or physical tortures, it easy to access the violent behavior for the victim, but in major cases the victim does not even recognize going through domestic abuse and just take the abuser as being a dominating, strict, caring, too much, and being possessive of the victim. It leads the domestic violence. Everyone has the same questions. I know that what leads to domestic violence. Domestic violence leads many things such as impunity, desire of control, lack of education, witnessing family violence as child, previous history of being abused, low senses of self-worth, the concept of male domination, the concept of insecurity and possessiveness, and many more. Then if we explain impunity, one of the main reason which lead to domestic violence. It is the attitude of the abuser which becomes very much prevalent in the countries where there is a large gender gap and finds itself in a deep-rooted manner. The abuser thinks of himself to be exempted from the consequences of that act, and that has been done. For example, if we have given an immunity on the basis that he has drunk or drugged or has provoked for the same, and in the end it was the victim who should have kept the calm over the situation, then the abuser thinks of himself a dominant situation where his action will not be questioned. This can happen even in well-educated families with urban upbringings, as well as has no relation to a particular country or even gender. Thank you.